What was were there any similarities between Philly and Dublin at all? I'm just curious.
I know I talk about it. Like Philly does remind me. All Philadelphia reminds me a lot of home, a lot of Dublin.
There's a huge Irish culture.
Massive. Like you look at Philly, you look at the Northeast, you look at Philadelphia, you look at New York, you look at Boston. You look at Boston. There you go. Shout out to all that. You look at all those cities. It does remind you of home, but also there's a lot of Irish in those cities, as you just said. So it's sort of easy to compare. But you just look at the structure of the city, and especially the older parts of each of those cities. Well, New York is massive. Other than that, it does remind us of home a lot. But I think a city is built on its people, and we're everywhere. Like, it's not really rocket science. We are everywhere, so you're going to bump into someone somewhere. So.
Isn't there more paddies out of Ireland now than actually in Ireland?
Yeah.
Like actual born in Ireland.
Like 1, 2, 3,
4.
My cousin Johnny.
PJ.
Me up and Peter.
Pete's a good man.
Oh, yeah. No, Philly was awesome. I think like
Awesome!
Tempo just got his green card, so he has to say awesome the way he just said it.
Yeah, I think the honesty of Philly people is like that. That's the bit that got me. Like, I like that. I just like how straight up they are. Yeah, that's what I miss.
The Philly fans are great. Been a few Eagle games, obviously Philly Union. The Sons of Ben.
Like, I wasn't given a choice. It's what I grew up.
You had to deal with. That was you. Yeah.
That's class.
Kind of ties us a little bit back.
Yeah, that's very similar to home.
Obviously, it's a different sport.
Still, no, yeah, it's the same.
I was born.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of Bethel, man? Just because that's my opinion.
Well, thank the Lord we didn't live there.
Did you guys
Slaughtering the whole town.
You guys commuted the Blue Room?
Edit that out, will you?
Every weekend for home game.
That's a clip,
He's never been there apart from a game.
So,
He's never seen
actually,
it.
Main Street's beautiful. Main Street's beautiful. But we didn't live there. Because we worked with. The way it was is that we trained on site and we worked with the first team quite a bit every day. Is that when we were on for game days, we were just driving up there we normally played on a Sunday, so we'd go up in the afternoon and we'd play the game and come back. So it wasn't really there. There was only a few times where we might have had family over or whatever else, but we'd go up the night before. But the main street is very nice. It's just they should actually, if they were going to invest in it in that area in Bethlehem, they should have put that stadium down by the steel stack. That would have been phenomenal. That would have been massive. Exactly, yeah, exactly. So if you had all that there, that would have been huge. And you probably would have got, even though we were a 2 team, you probably would have got a lot more fans down there. But they were never going to do that. So, yeah, sorry Bethlehem. Just destroyed there.
No, I think it was different. It was. Yeah, that's what I mean. I think once the steel stacks closed and it wasn't the same, I think the city never really recovered. Like, no, that's not my opinion. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I never got to see that, thankfully.
But the history of the game was built there, over here. Like when the turn of the century came, like the early 1900s, they won 5 in a row, didn't they? The US Open Cup. So that going forward, you could have really built off that.
The history looks over there, Jeff Stelling. Jesus Christ.
Yes, the Lord answered the soccer.
So I knew that was going about the corner.
Jeffrey.
Put me hand that way. Jeffrey.
He doesn't even know he's on a dress, but he knows that.
This fella can't tie his shoes and he's rattling off stats here. Jesus. They're only letting on stats anyway.